So The Believers is a story about a family of New Yorkers. They're Jewish, they're old lefties, they're atheists, and it's about the things that occur to them over a period of about 8 months in 2002, and the way in which they are each in their own ways challenged to revise and reconsider some of their most dearly held convictions. The book is about belief and all kinds of belief, religious, political, beliefs about love and about the state your marriage is in. And I guess it also has aspirations to be funny. I think I started off with the idea that I wanted to write about a family, and because I tend to a slightly dystopian vision of things, it was necessarily going to be a kind of fractured, difficult, unhappy family. And then in the course of writing, as is often the case, I think, in novel writing, certain characters took over. So it is a family of 2 men and 3 women, but in the end it's really 3 women who dominate. With each new book I write, I have some slightly Protestant work ethic thing about, acquiring new skills and trying something different. Third person for me is much tougher. First person comes with its own very specific discipline. You find one consciousness through which everything has to be refracted. But once you're there, those are the tram lines and you follow them. Whereas third person, you're faced constantly with choices about whose point of view you're dealing with now and how soon can you skip into somebody else's point of view. I found it actually intellectually much more complicated and challenging. Well, the thing is, every now and then people will say, goodness, you are fond of writing about unlikable people. And well, in the old days, I used to get terrifically, affronted and say, you didn't like them? And now I have to kind of own up to the fact that clearly I am somebody who writes, broadly speaking, unsympathetic people a lot of the time. I suppose what I think is that the point of fiction is not to write about people you might necessarily like in real life, people you might want to be friends with, but almost on the contrary, to write about the full range of humanity and to muster some sympathetic, some moral, imaginative fellow feeling for them.